What's up guys, welcome back for another DevPro Duel video again. Pretty much the same deck as last video. Again a cross-format duel against, this deck list is probably familiar. The deck list, the deck is called Caliber Cat, so the deck is focused, it's pretty much an evolved version of Synchro Cat from back in 2009. This deck list is from 2010, I think right before the release of Infernity and Hex Sabers at full force. Because we are playing with one Dark Soul. But I think it's pretty much pretty obvious how the deck works. We have the spies and also a lot of back row to protect your engine, to protect your Ryko. Since you can flip your Ryko, destroy something on your opponent's side of the field, tribute it for chaos is a very back in 2010 that was a very powerful move. Same with Gravekeeper Spy to have your field presence. Also Rescue Cat was still legal back then. You could go for Air Bellum's Ryko or your Dark Soul to get a surge, but most importantly is that your Rescue Cat was a one-card Hyunlei, Brilliant or Goyo for example. You could also go for Catester with your Air Bellum and Ryko. Of course Roller Oppression was a very important card. Then the matchup is Volcanics. My opponent is playing Volcanics. One of the more better decks in today's metagame. A very interesting deck. Let's see some duels. I think I get to start. My hand is decent, so set a Spy, set the Bottomless, set the Mirror Force, I think, because in today's format we are not playing Heavy Storm, although I think the Caliber Cat deck is playing Heavy Storm, not completely sure about this. I think Bottomless on his Volcanic Rocket was a good move, since there aren't really any cards that I can Bottomless, and at the same time it's also one less target for, Roll Firestorm guards. Indeed, so flip over the Spy. You know how Volcanics work. Volcanic decks, the Volcanic engine in general, is all about making pluses. We have your magazine, we have Scatter Shot, we have Volcanic Shell, so I'm definitely not winning on card advantage. So I have to change my play, because the Doom Caliber Cat deck was focused on getting pluses with your Arcanite, building up your field presence with Spy, which were Tribute Father for Chaos. It was pretty much a very good control deck with Roll Oppression. You also had Doom Caliber Knight and so on, but you see here how Volcanics they make those pluses, and especially if you're playing with the Trap Tricks. It's my updated deck. I added the Trap Tricks, definitely the Merman layout to the main deck with a Time Space Trap Hole. I think he has like plus 6 over me. So flip over the Sangan, attack. Again, he has that Magic Planter to set up the magazine in the grave, although he does not draw into any monsters. So, and then again, I think I also have a Ryko set, and he's able to call his Rocket. So flip over the Ryko, try to destroy his monster, but he has that Phoenix Chain. Kinda expected, because the deck does play 3 Phoenix Chain. He top decks into an Ice Hand again, very crucial top deck. I know it's not going to save me. I search out my Rescue Cat, but him having that he had 3 face down back rows, I'm not really sure. I probably lost this already. Although he's going to activate his warning on my cat, and he's forced to activate his Compulse on his giant hand. So I'm still live in a duel. Then I have the Book of Moon set, and here I was thinking maybe I should have Book of Moon the Fire Hand, because I still had 3 Chaos in my deck, and there was a slight possibility that I could top deck into Chaos, and then eventually tribute my Ryko for Chaos to banish his face down hand. As we saw from the milling, I indeed top decked one of my Chaoses. Eventually it didn't really matter, because I topped the Air Bellum here, so I can attack for a game. So this was definitely a very good duel. Okay, next game I get to start. He again opens with its Volcanic Rocket. If Volcanics open with the Rocket, the deck is so strong. They immediately search out their magazine. They can set up their fodder, go through their engine. Something important is that what we found out is that your magazine, your continuous trap, isn't working properly on Ygopro, since not always you can activate it during your opponent's turn. So as you saw, my opponent would have been able to activate its magazine during my turn, but I'm not really sure if it's a glitch in the game. Yeah, I'm obviously going to prison his, I think, Murmileo and drop the Gorse on the rocket. Although again, he is at 5 back row, and yeah, indeed, he just uses scatter shot. So I definitely should have put the token in attack position. Just again, as I said before, I'm not going to win this by card advantage, and it's just I have to go ham. I think I have to take risks. There is the Arc Knight. Yeah, he's obviously going to put the Gorse in, yeah, to its exceed materials and attack over the token. Yeah, again, Doom Caliber is not that great against this matchup, since he can just activate his shell. It's in a grave, pay 500, and Doom Caliber has to tribute itself, so my opponent does not lose. Yeah, he doesn't lose any card advantage, and I lose my Doom Caliber. So yeah, one of this X power cards is not good in this matchup, so that's why this Volcanic matchup is definitely a very difficult one. I top deck in the Book of Moon, but I think, yeah, I think I also have a Royal Oppression set, and that's not going to save me. Yeah, now it's just a matter of time. Draw into Duster, yeah, and I'm going to scoop it up. It's just a matter of time that I'm going to lose this. So again, good game. He gets a start. Yeah, he's not opening with Rocket. Oh yeah, opens with Murmileo. So next to Rocket, also a very solid opening move. Set a Spy in my hand is not that great. No back row, no Royal Oppression. Although the Spy special summons a second copy on the field. He goes for Gorgon, especially for. Yeah, it's just a huge beast. Yeah, it's just a huge beast sick. I'm not really sure if that was a correct move on his part. Smashing Ground does not target, doesn't really matter in this case. So I can destroy his Gorgon. Attack with both Spies. Again, it seems that he does not have any kind of big monster, so no Rocket, no Murmileo. I'm not really sure if he has the appropriate targets for yeah, Royal Firestorm Guards. Although again, he has a magazine, so he can send his Scatter Shot to the grave. Such one of the best moves Volcanics have. Raigeki your opponent's field, deal 1500 burn damage is just so good, especially if you follow up that play with your Firestorm Guards. You go +5, +6 over your opponent. It's just insane. Anyway, I think I pretty much lost this duel already. Yeah, he judgments. No, he solemn warnings my air balloon. My Avarice is not live, and there is one of his rockets. He also has a Magic Planter in hand, so he can nicely draw 2 new cards. Again, draws into 2 rockets, so this is pretty much game over. I think I draw my last Spy, so very unfortunate, but I think if we can compare both matchups, the Volcanic deck definitely has the advantage over this deck. But anyway, it were definitely very good duels. Yeah, guys, I think that's it. Again, if you have any suggestions for upcoming duels, for upcoming matchups, decks that I should review, you can always leave them down below. Thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Beatum signing out. Peace.